Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emile Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News. And Charli and Dixie Emilio are facing backlash for being disrespectful to their personal chef and family friend Erin May during a YouTube video. Let's break it down. So earlier this week, the Emilio family uploaded their first mystery dinner guest video, and the guest joining the famous family was none other than James Charles. So James joined Charli, Dixie, Heidi, and Mark for dinner cooked by personal chef Erin May. Now, Chef May regularly appears on the Food Network as a judge on shows like Guy's Grocery Games and Best Thing I Ever Ate, and he also cooks around the world at some of the biggest sporting and music events. Mark D'Amelio referred to Erin May as a close friend and his favorite chef, so fans were excited to see what he cooked up for the D'Amelios.
The chef of the night, but our good friend Erin May, who is my favorite chef, and thank you so much for doing this for us.
But despite the D'Amelios being treated to a nice-looking meal prepared by a top-notch chef, beloved TikTokers Charli and Dixie are being accused of being extremely rude. We wanted to add that this seemed out of character for both of them because, for the most part, Charli and Dixie have seemingly been very gracious every time they are interviewed or on camera. And obviously, they were in the comfort of their own home, surrounded by friends and family, but many people didn't think that this was an excuse for how the girls treated the chef and how Heidi and Mark didn't do anything to stop it. As soon as Chef May came out to talk to the family, Charli started making sarcastic faces and fake clapping. Then Chef May made the family a paella, which James seemed very excited about.
I'm literally so hungry, it's insane. Oh, it looks so good!
Unfortunately though, Dixie wasn't too keen about the ingredients in the paella. She is seen gagging and fake throwing up at the smell, which Chef May said is a classic paella ingredient and an omen of good luck. At one point, Dixie even went to the patio to actually throw up after her mom asked her to excuse herself from the table.
Yummy.
See? It sometimes happens when... Oh God.
So dramatic.
Don't be so dramatic.
Excuse yourself.
Is she being real? Or is she being dramatic? Oh, she actually threw up.
And it didn't stop there. Dixie continued to be ill outside and laughed off the situation.
I threw up.
Charli also seemed displeased by the food, but this isn't too surprising since she said her favorite meals are chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. At one point while James is talking to Heidi and Mark, Dixie flicks some food across the table.
I think as like the first person that comes to mind. Stop that!
Dude, I swear this house.
So this is the first and last show that we're doing here.
And towards the end of the meal, Charli complained about not hitting 100 million followers yet, despite having 95 million at the time.
Because imagine if I hit 100 mil a year after hitting a mil.
Was the 95 not enough for you?
Well, I was just like saying like even number.
Needless to say, there was a lot going on at this family dinner. Like we said, they were comfortable with one another and were in their own home, but many fans were disappointed with how disrespectful the girls were to Chef May. One person wrote, "This whole family is an embarrassment. The dad who is letting this behavior just because they're making money, those two girls who are being extra rude and mean and ungrateful, and the way Dixie reacted to the food by being extra in front of the chef is super rude. And let me not start about this kid Charli being ungrateful about her followers. This is just too much." Another commenter chimed in saying, "This pro chef is getting disrespected by some snobby ass kids. What has the world come to?" This fan wrote, "My man's James Charles was just trying to eat dinner with the fam, but the fam decides to be disrespectful." Another person said, "My mom would have slapped me if I acted like that on the dinner table, LOL." This fan added, "My 5-year-old daughter has better manners than these influencers." And many others were disappointed with Charli's comment about her followers, writing things like, "Charli really should shut up for saying even numbers. We are humans, and without those numbers, you wouldn't be anything." Yep, there were thousands more comments like those, and the video is still trending on YouTube days after it was uploaded, and the comments are still rolling in. But Dixie hopped on TikTok late Wednesday night to respond to the backlash.
I would never in any way want to be taken as disrespectful, especially from an out of context 15-second clip.
She explained that their family and Chef May have been working together for a while, making content together and forming a friendship. Dixie went on and said that she throws up a lot and that Chef May was in on putting the snails in the paella so Dixie would have a reaction.
I love Chef and I would never disrespect him in any way, and maybe don't judge someone's personality over a 15-second.
Charli hasn't said anything about the video yet, but her follower count has started to go down since she made the comment about wanting to hit 100 million. BuzzFeed reported that she's already lost over 500,000 followers on TikTok and counting, but we'll let you know if Charli speaks out and says anything about all of this. But if you want more on Charli D'Amelio, click right over here for another Clevver video, and then let us know if you think that this was all in good fun or if they were actually being disrespectful down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emile Ennis Jr. And I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye guys.